Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for watching Signs and Wonders. Some great upcoming live shows. Got Vocab Malone coming back. This time he's bringing G-Con with him on Friday the 13th at 6:30 p.m. PST. It will be fun, guys, so we'll be inviting people to call in and stuff like that. So make sure y'all are subscribed and your notifications are on. That way you will be notified every time before we go live and whenever a new video is uploaded. Okay, guys, today is November 10th, 2020, and this is your End Times News Report. Climate experts demand tax on meat to fight global warming. The UK Health Alliance on Climate Change, UKHACC, urges the UK government to impose a climate tax on food producers by 2025 unless private industry takes voluntary measures to limit their carbon emissions. In the report published on November 4th, titled All Consuming Building a Healthier Food System for People and Planet, UKHCC outlines that the climate crisis cannot be resolved without reducing food that causes high emissions, such as red meat and dairy products. In particular, red meat consumption will need to be cut by half if the food system is to stay within sustainable environmental limits. The UKHCC represents doctors, nurses, and other health professionals from 10 Royal Colleges of Medicine and Nursing, the British Medical Association, and the Lancet. The report makes several recommendations besides levies on food, such as ending buy one get one free offers for supermarket products that are harmful to the environment. All-time November snow records broken for parts of the Canadian prairies. I don't live in the prairies, but I did wake up to quite a bit of snow this morning. A strong low-pressure system brought blizzard conditions, heavy snow, and freezing rain to parts of the Canadian prairies on November 7th and 8th, 2020, shutting down roads in Saskatchewan and Alberta, setting all-time November snow records. While heavy snow fell in western parts of Saskatchewan, and eastern regions experienced freezing rain. Several more inches of snow is expected through the end of the week. The town of Kindersley in Saskatchewan recorded 18.7 inches of snow on Saturday and Sunday, November 7th and 8th, setting a new 48-hour snowfall record. Kindersley recorded 11.6 centimeters on Saturday and 14 inches on Sunday, breaking the previous 24-hour snowfall record of 8.3 inches set on March 17th, 1974. To put the weekend snowfall in perspective, the nearly 48 centimeters, that's how we talk in Canada, that recently accumulated is more than Kindersley's snow saw in November, December, January, and February 2019 combined. Brittany Warner of West Central Online reports. So yeah, that's a lot of snow in just 48 hours. Tropical storm Ida makes landfall in Florida after leaving more than 235 dead in Central America. After striking Nicaragua on November 2nd as a Category 4 hurricane and leaving more than 235 people dead in Central America, Ida made landfall along the south-central coast of Cuba around 0900 hours on November 8th and in lower Matacum Key in Florida, U.S. at 0400 hours, 4 in the morning on November 9th, both with maximum sustained winds of about 65 miles per hour, which is tropical storm strength. Heavy rainfall from Ida will continue across portions of Cuba, Jamaica, the Bahamas, and southern Florida, and spread north into central Florida, the NHC warns. Life-threatening flash flooding will be possible across inundated urban areas of southeast Florida today. Flash and urban flooding will also be possible for Cuba, Jamaica, and the Bahamas and the remainder of southern Florida, along with potential minor river flooding in central Florida. Tropical storm conditions will continue across portions of the Florida Keys and south and central Florida today. Water levels will gradually recede along with portions of the southern coast of the Florida Peninsula and Keys. Residents in these areas should follow any advice given by local officials. Ida could approach the Florida Gulf Coast later this week as a tropical storm and possibly bring impacts from rain, wind, and storm surge. So if you guys live in the areas or have interests in the area, you should monitor the progress of Ida and the updates to the forecast this week for sure. A rabbi warns Biden to bring Noah-like flood into the world. For this to me is like the waters of Noah, as I swore that the waters of Noah never more would flood the earth, so I swear that I will not be angry with you or rebuke you. Isaiah 54:9, and it's from the Israel Bible. I think that's why it spells Noah like that. So a major rabbi noted the implicit connection between the U.S. elections and the flood of Noah. The connection emphasized by the coincidental and dramatic beginning of the rainy season in Israel. According to the rabbi, the U.S. stands at a crossroads, with one possible path leading to an essential Esau role in the final redemption, while the other path leads to a far darker reality. It's really funny, too, that I would come across a role where there's a rabbi referring to Esau with all the work with the BHI that we've been doing recently. Rabbi Yoel Schwartz, the head of the Sanhedrin's Noahide court and highly respected Halachanic Torah law authority, produced a video in which he commented on the diversion possibilities of the U.S. presidential elections. The elections were held on the 17th of Cheslevan, Rabbi Schwartz said. He noted that according to Jewish tradition, rains that caused the flood in the time of Noah began falling on the 17th of Cheslevan. It was also on that day here in Israel the first rains of the season fell in earnest. They should have been rains of blessing, but since Biden was elected, these rains became like the rain on the same day in the time of Noah, a harbinger of the coming flood. The rabbi explained that in Gematria, which is Hebrew numerology, the word for rain, Geshem, is number 343. The Gematria of this is Trump equals 342. The Gematria of flood, or Mabul, is 78, Rabbi Schwartz explains. And the expression Biden arrives in Hebrew equals 79. The two gematrias complete each other. The first is one too few and the second is one too many. They are connected, he says. They are both connected to the rain that fell on election day and to the rain that fell after Noah entered the ark. If Trump is elected, the rains will be a blessing, allowing the fields to flourish and the world will benefit. If Biden is elected, the very same blessings will turn to a flood that destroys the world. Iran offers Arab states mafia deal of security or punishment after Trump. The message was clearly aimed at Gulf states and others that are partnered with the U.S. Iran has sought to reach out to its Arab neighbors, with Iranian Foreign Minister Jawahar Zarif warning them that U.S. President Donald Trump will be leaving in 70 days, but Iran's regime will remain forever. He urged them to realize that betting on outsiders to provide security is never a good gamble. In Arabic and English, he called for dialogue and to work together. The message was clearly aimed at Gulf states and others that are partnered with the U.S. Iran was offering them an opening, a message: shift and join us or suffer the future. The U.S. will not protect you. This is a kind of carrot and stick approach, like a mafia don offering protection. The CVGHM, it's a mouthful, warns major eruption may be imminent at Merapi volcano, Indonesia. Information has been received from the Indonesian Center for Volcanology and Geological Hazard Mitigation. Okay, that's a bigger mouthful. Let's just call it the CVGHM. Suggesting that a significant eruption may be imminent at Merapi volcano. The Darwin VAAC said in a volcanic ash advisory issued at 6:40 a.m. UTC time on November 8, 2020. The aviation color code was raised to red. Authorities raised the alert level for the volcano from 2 to 3 on a scale of 1 to 4 on November 5th after a significant increase in seismicity, advising residents and tourists to stop all activities in the vicinity of the volcano. Hundreds of people living on the slopes of the volcano have since been evacuated. The volcano tectonic activity has remained elevated since the powerful eruption on June 21st, when the volcano ejected ash up to 6,000 meters above sea level. The seismicity started intensifying again in October, with all monitored conditions above those recorded before the formation of the lava dome on April 26, 2006. As of November 3rd, there are no new lava domes observed, CVGHM noted on November 5th. However, both seismicity and deformation are still increasing. Based on this, it is possible the volcano could experience an explosive eruption or fast magma extrusion, CVGHM volcanologist said. Potential hazards include lava flows, ejection of volcanic material, and pyroclastic flows to a maximum distance of 5 kilometers. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please remember to give the video a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. God bless.